Well, they just said that they didn't know how many people were going to be in there. They didn't want it to disturb the recording.
Here's the truth. I just like posted about it on Facebook one day, and then Benny commented before. Benny, who big thanks to Benny. Benny's a great guy. He used to do the route, and now he's doing here. I don't know if you guys, So exactly right, yeah. So he commented on it before any musicians did. I was like, I'm gonna start a podcast with local musicians doing stuff, and nobody posted on it, and then Benny did. And then Era did, and now we're here. So that's how the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. So we're figuring this out as we go. So the fact that we were setting up inside, now we're outside, is not a surprise. You know, it's not a bad thing.
I don't think it's loud enough. I think we're gonna have to pass it like.
We're doing good so
we're
far.
probably just gonna.
Let's hold them.
Yeah. We love Angry Scotsman. So I mean, I think we're kind of still going, but we'll. Right, ready?
Here you go.
All right, now official. Okay, here we are. Zack Baker, that's me. I'm here with the Sativa Prophets at Angry Scotsman.
Oots.
Coolest brewery on Tuesday, because here we are.
Here we are.
That is the coolest
They've got
brewery
great beers,
Oh, hello.
great outside area, great inside
Hola,
area.
hola.
You guys should definitely check it out. All right, you guys, let's do names first.
So I
What's
should
your
go
guys'
first.
names? Yeah.
My name does not matter
Okay.
unless it's black, and that's not my name.
What? Your name matters. All names matter.
Thank you, Rod. My name is
All
Huck.
names matter.
I go by the wheat.
The wheat.
No, I don't actually go by that.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
He goes by Wheat Thin.
Ooh, very thin, like my left leg after surgery.
Ooh,
Oof.
cripple.
Yep.
My name is Roderick Malone.
Careful. I bet we're gonna get.
Am I
clipping.
popping? Am I clipping?
I bet you will.
Damn,
It's
homie,
condenser.
that shit clips.
Yeah, be careful.
Okay. My name is Roderick Malone, a.k.a. Queso Blanco,
AKA.
Scrawny Depp.
AKA.
This section's a
Dick
lot harder with this
Duncan.
group. I'm not gonna remember.
AKA.
Your mom's favorite prophet.
AKA.
I'm going to stop right here.
Okay.
Okay.
And now, the man with the $1 million mustache himself, Caleb Alvin James, Cage the Beast.
Caleb. So we
What
got
up?
Rod, Huck, and Caleb, right?
It's Rod, Huck, and Caleb.
For right now,
I don't
just
know.
for my sake. For my sake.
This is Leon Phelps over here. The way he cupped the mic and he looked at himself. He said, "My name is Cage. The Beast."
All right, you guys. Can you guys tell me about the Cannabis Cup opening?
So we woke up probably about 8:30, had some breakfast. I personally had oatmeal. It had raisins,
Steel cut?
walnuts. No, not steel cut. I don't believe in metallic material in my product.
I feel you. I feel you.
So
Clean living, man, clean living.
it's whole hand oats. Like I birthed these oats from my own nodes.
I smoked my bowl of breakfast, and then we went up there around 10, and we jammed it out, man. It was fun.
I personally had a fantastic experience. It was great, man. Just the vibes, and you get to see like what festivals can be like that are more geared towards just marijuana. Like no fights, no arguments. You just talk to anybody you wanted to. It was super friendly, super. You could just people were on having picnics, smoking joints, and it's like that's a beautiful thing to see. And then for us to be able to get up there and rock their faces like that and have that connection with them was absolutely just.
That's awesome.
It was so awesome, man. The crowd was great. People were great. Whole event was great. Had a great time there.
Are you guys all from Oklahoma or Oklahoma City?
Negative.
I would let
Kind of depends. Kind of depends on what you consider from.
Yes.
So, how long have you lived here?
I'm from Oklahoma.
Okay, yeah. So
If
you
that-
know what I'm saying. My question
What do you
is,
really
how
want? So,
crazy is that?
When did you leave the
that we get to
motherland,
do that
Huck?
here now? You know what I mean?
Huck's from
Cannabis
Deutschland.
Cup happening here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're not from here, if you just moved here from Denver 6 months ago, or from a year ago, or from
Right.
California 2 years ago or something, it's gonna be like, well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
But being here in the last 2 years, I mean, the things that have happened, it's pretty incredible. Like, you know, here we are. I mean,
Definitely been here long enough to not expect that to happen
right?
whenever they put it on the ballot, right?
Yeah. Totally.
From someone who's lived here his entire life, it's fucking crazy that we can smoke weed legally and have a big ass fucking party.
Dude,
with
I
tons
remember
of
when
people doing
tattoos.
it.
I remember tattoos were illegal, like not that long ago.
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
so many people had tattoos, just like so many
Say
people
not
smoke.
that long ago, but it's actually been that long ago.
For tattoos.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, that's like the whole thing. Like,
Right.
probably 10 years ago, maybe, I can't remember the dates, but, you know, somewhere around then. I think I was in high school when tattoos became legal.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then most of it really, though, is the last, like, year.
You know what's really weird is how we say we're very surprised on that, like that, 788 passed here, right? However, we're very lucky in considering like how loose our regulations are, right? Like in Massachusetts,
Elaborate.
they can't even have branded product, so there's no Nature's Key, there's no Sublime, there's no Mary Mechanics, there's no Zen. You can't brand your product. And so it's just like white labeled shit. You can't even have like a branded. You can't have a branded. Like if you had a dispenser,
the RX.
that I couldn't really go in too far for. But I know that they're not allowed to do like T-shirts and merch and like promote their shop like that.
Really?
It's more considered literally.
Kind of like how, like, tobacco is not supposed to have ads, I imagine, right? Like, it's
Right, but even like tobacco is Marlboro. You know Marlboro. You know Camel. You know
Yeah.
American Spirit. They still have
the ads they
brands.
used to have were so good that, like, they don't even need them anymore, basically.
Right,
you know
like
what I
they're
mean?
Joe Camel is like retired in a mansion right now, not even worried about cigarettes. He quit a long time ago, I'm sure.
Oh, he's mad chilling. Joe Camel was actually
He got hump cancer is what happened.
he got what?
He got hump cancer, man.
That shit sucks.
R.I.P.,
So
R.I.P..
that's what every Wednesday we celebrate Joe Camel on Hump Day.
Oh, there you go.
But no, honestly, it's wild how like the regulations are so loose compared to a lot of states. We're still complaining. We do have complaints.
And if you want to think
That's real.
about the High Times Cannabis Cup, we actually had the most. Hold up. We had the most that I think turnout of anybody. And I think it's the first one in the South in general. I mean, that was making history from the moment that it was, thought about. So, yeah, it was awesome to be a part of something that, is the first time it's ever happened. Not just
And-
in your state, but your region.
And some people know, like, it really is a beautiful
I
thing.
would say
it's
it
something that
was-
we needed here. It's something that, there's a lot of conversation and debate still about whether or not, it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. And I'm sure those same people are,
I think
super
if you-
surprised about what's happened. But
If you
some
don't
of us
agree,
have been, like,
if you don't agree that we should smoke cannabis legally, then you're simply stupid. You're simply stupid.
it helps a lot of people. I know that for sure. For sure.
And it really does. And back to like the whole topic of, high times and just like Oklahoma from general, because I was born here, raised in Cleveland, Ohio, and just being from there and coming back down here, when I would told people back in Ohio that, yeah, like I'm moving to Oklahoma, the first thing they'd say is, Oklahoma, like what's there? And I was kind of the same way, like coming back, and then I got here, and to see how much this, like how much it has changed and adapted to everything.
It's crazy, man.
Is insane.
If you
Like,
don't go to one part of the city for like 6 months,
it's you
and
come
go back, it's a whole.
and it's completely
insane,
different.
man.
Yeah,
Like
I just drove by a movie theater in Midwest City.
and you're like,
There's a Warren, and it's huge, and I literally haven't been there in probably it's probably been a couple months, and I'm driving out. What is going on? And it's in a parking lot with a new Hobby Lobby. It's just things that things pop up out of nowhere. Well, that's how the weed was. It just kind of popped up.
did it? Or maybe it was just like already,
It has been, but for a lot of people, like I get a lot of people that are just astonished that people have been smoking weed. It's like, bro, where have you been? We've all been smoking
Right.
weed. Now it's legal. Finally, I don't have to sit here and be afraid.
It's nice because a lot of our dudes that were like here, they all moved to Colorado, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and then now they're all back. Like dudes that I knew from way back in the day, they're all back here, and it's good. It's nice to see, and it's
Welcome back.
at least they bring that knowledge back with them.
exactly.
I know we're pressed on time.
Yeah. Well, we got actually technically 2 minutes. So.